Today I'm going back to my roots. Well, sort of. I'll be discussing something from the very first system I ever played. However, it's a game I didn't experience until just a few years ago. That system is the Atari 2600, and the game is Frostbite. And no, I didn't spill soda on this. This is how just about every copy of the game looks. It's because of the type of glue they used and, the fact that the game is 30 plus years old. In no way does this reflect the quality of the game because this is a game from Activision, one of the best developers of the era.
Activision was formed when a bunch of Atari programmers got fed up with not being able to get credit for their work and left the company. Can you imagine if all forms of entertainment function like this? The credits for a film would last only about 5 seconds, since they would only mention the movie company, the publisher of the music, and publisher of the book. Hard to imagine. Anyways, the team over at Activision started pumping out some fantastic games for the 2600 like River Raid, Pitfall, and many others. The games were all incredibly fun and proudly displayed the Activision logo on the lower left corner of the screen. Frostbite was yet another fun title from the company. The object of this game is to build an igloo before you get too cold and get frostbite. You do this by jumping on the sheets of ice as they travel across the water. Every time you jump on a new one, another block is added to your igloo. When it's completed, you can return to it to warm up and move on to the next level. There are some animals that you will need to avoid while you're hopping back and forth. Most will push you into the water and you will lose a life. Not all are bad though. Getting the little fish will increase your score. When you get to stage 3, you'll notice a bear wandering around the top of the screen. If he catches you, he will take you off the screen and slaughter you. Since this is an Atari 2600 game, the controls are very simple. You press up or down to jump onto the next sheet of ice, or to the top to enter your igloo. You can press left or right to position yourself better for a jump, and you can also jump diagonally. The fire button is used to change the direction of the ice, however, this will also take a block away from your igloo, so it should be used sparingly. The controls are very responsive, and your character does exactly what you need him to. Like other Activision titles back then, the graphics are pretty good. Not as colorful as some of their other games, as you'll mostly be looking at blue and white. That's understandable though, given the nature of the game. The audio department is okay. There's no music, but the sound effects aren't super annoying like some other games. Not much to say here. Frostbite is another solid 2600 game from Activision. It may not be as good as a game like Pitfall, but it's still a very fun game that offers a nice challenge. You should be able to pick up the cart for under $10, and I highly recommend it at that price. And that will do it for this one, so I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you next time.